Good morning, everyone. This is Biz Chicks TV. This is the place where you can find tips and tools to help you do business better. We're here to help you run a profitable business that's fun to run and to take the hassle out of your hustle. And today we are here with Terry Johnson online everywhere. Let me turn down my phone here because we're also in the clubhouse.
Yes, we're doing many things at once.
So I'm going to set that aside and hopefully you won't hear that echo. So here's what's going on. Today is Tuesday, and on Tuesday, we do social media marketing with Terry Johnson online everywhere. And we have Terry Johnson here all the way from New York City.
Hello.
We love Terry. And Terry's going to be giving us tips and strategies on how to do business better online in terms of using social media to market. So, with that, I just want to give a shout out to my partner, Miss Francine Gregory, real estate entrepreneur and tech diva. I'm Terralina from California Cover Ups, and we're the Biz Chicks. Welcome to the show. How you doing this morning, Terry?
I'm doing okay.
I'm going to mute myself so you don't have me echoing over there.
No, you're good.
Am
You're
I?
good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but
very
see,
good.
we're in Clubhouse. Again, we're not gonna talk about Clubhouse, but we're in it. So if you mute yourself, I won't Clubhouse won't hear your lovely comments.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you will mute yourself on your end with
Mm-hmm.
the phone, but
Yes.
not the
Gotcha.
not StreamYard, because then we won't hear anything.
I know. And I usually have to unmute myself on StreamYard to make
I
comments.
know we gotta
And sometimes I forget.
yeah, we gotta remember to mute, unmute. We gotta remember to be in two places at one time.
Yeah,
It's
we
it's
got
all
stuff
good. We're
going
good.
on.
Yeah, we're getting it good. All right, so let's get started, because we're gonna keep these sessions short. We're trying to keep it to 15 minutes or so, for brevity's sake. I know you have a lot of things to do. So today's topic is Instagram engagement. And what did I call this in Clubhouse? I said, what's going on with your
Right.
Instagram growth?
Growth.
Right.
Hmm.
So we're going to talk about Instagram, and for business, what's new. There's a lot of stuff that's new, but before I do that, let
No,
me introduce myself. I know you did, but I'm just going to
no.
say I'm Terry Johnson Online, digital marketing strategist. I'm here to help you create your digital marketing content that's going to work for you and grow your business online. So that includes digital marketing, that's social media strategy, that's SEO, that's website, that's branding, um, email marketing, a ton of stuff. There's so many stuff. There's so many things I'm tripping over. So yeah, you said, well, Terry, how do you do all that? It's work. I'm gonna tell you it's work. Okay. So last week, I mentioned last week we talked about uh not diversity, discoverability. Why am I thinking
Hmm.
diversity? We do need diversity, but last week we were talking
Because
about,
it's been on the news so much.
yes, it's a
And
popular topic, and I'm happy. We're happy.
yes.
We're happy. But we're going to talk about discoverability. And I said
Hmm.
last week that discoverability was the things that you need to do to be discoverable, which means people can find you. Now, it's not awareness comes after discoverability. It's like,
Hmm.
if they don't know who you are, they can't find you. So that's the discoverability part of it. And we were saying last week with Clubhouse that the discoverability was off the roof, just like Blab when it was out. And that's because it's the hot new app. People can't stop talking about it. And because we are early adopters here in Clubhouse. So if you're over in Clubhouse, you're an early adopter. I won't get into the details of invites and Androids because people are still upset about that. Wait is all I can say. Just wait,
Hmm.
Android people. Wait, it's coming. So that discoverability as an early adopter means that you are in a small pond,
Hmm.
and you can get in on, it's like getting in on the ground floor of an investment or a stock. Like you're getting in before everybody else, so the attention is on you. So that's the discoverability of the new app. But what about discoverability on an old app? And Instagram is 10 years old. Did you know?
Really?
Mhm.
Wow.
It's 10 years old. Um, it started out as a photography app for people who were
Mm.
in photography. That's why it's visual based. And then it was discovered by Gen Z. Gotta love them. And then influencers. And now the wave of small business owners are coming over because of the connection between Instagram and Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So we need to take, and I say we, that means small business owners, we need to take a look at Instagram and look at some of the, now I won't say do's and don'ts, but I'll say some of the things that we need to be aware of as far as the features and discoverability and being able to grow our profile on Instagram. Now, Instagram is also a hashtag based app. That means
Oh,
you tap
okay.
in, you type in hashtag and a keyword for your niche or your industry or your topic, and you'll find other accounts, other profile, other pages that are, they're in that niche, so they're talking about the same things that you are. So it gives you a chance to see what your competition is doing. But it is keyword based, and then it started out that way, but because of the election last year and all of the stuff that happened, I'm not going to get into the details, but hashtags were turned off. So you could not search in Instagram by hashtag for a few months. They just turned it back on. So if we were using hashtags in the last few months, you didn't see any engagement because the hashtags weren't turned on, so to
Mm.
speak. So
Good to know.
right. So they're back on, but now Instagram has a new strategy. They're not talking about it just yet, but I'm going to tell you what it is. It's going to be Instagram, what I call Instagram SEO, and other people are calling it Instagram SEO. Now remember what SEO is search engine optimization. That's your website or your blog doing the things to optimize itself to be found at the top of a Google search. So
Mm.
you write things that will attract your audience, which is what you should be doing all the time anyway. But now Instagram is moving towards an SEO outlook instead of just keywords, because, and I'll give you my reasons. I don't know anybody that works for Google. I mean, Instagram.
Uh-huh.
I don't I don't know anybody who works there, so I don't have the inside dirt. This is just from me, following Instagram and reading articles and research and listening to the CEO. We talked about that on Friday, how he was saying that they wanted to do something about the video tools on Instagram.
Yes.
So this is my opinion. It's not written anywhere in fact, but they are moving towards this Instagram SEO because people are gaming the system
Okay.
with keywords.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram does not like any gaming. That's why they get rid of bots. If you got bot followers, you see your follower count go down. If you have anything automatic on your Instagram profile, they will turn it off. That happened to me. And I did it inadvertently. I followed some little Chrome extension and I installed it and it connected to my Instagram, and Instagram was like, and it turned me off. And I was like, how come I can't log in? So I had to go through this long, lengthy process of getting
Mm.
my account turned back on. This was November, like the 1st of November.
Wow.
And I was like, I don't do anything spammy on Instagram because I hadn't posted like months. I mean, I
Yeah.
used the app, but I hadn't posted anything. So I was like, how could you block me, Instagram? I didn't do anything. It was because of this one extension that I listened to someone on YouTube. Sorry, someone on YouTube who claimed to be an Instagram expert, which I don't like people. I don't follow people like that. But
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, I watched this video and I was like, yeah, let me try
That
this
looks
extension.
interesting. Well, Terry, you are always trying things so that you can give us guidance.
Yes, so that's what I was doing. But Instagram does not like third party anything. That means bots.
Mm.
That means software that promise to give you engagement and stuff like that. Now people do buy followers, and again, like I said, Instagram will at some point they will do a sweep and they will go, oh, those are bots are little pieces of software. They're not people. People write software programs
Yeah.
to try to game Instagram. So bots are
Mhm.
not people. They're just numbers, ones and zeros. So
Mhm.
Instagram knows how to find these people because they're not real people. Instagram has a set of rules that they go by and say this is not a real person, and they remove it from your followers, your follower number. So that's why your number goes down.
Ah,
Um, but I did that, and Instagram closed my account. I could not get back in,
wow.
and there's no number to call. There's only like a form to fill out, and you fill it out and you don't hear anything. So you got to constantly try to get. But I don't want to get into that. But that's why Instagram is going towards this keyword search SEO based. I don't want to say feature, but it's not
Mhm.
a feature yet, not like reels and stuff. And when they implement this, I don't think Instagram is going to make an announcement. That's just my personal feeling. I could be wrong.
So will people still be entering hashtags? They just won't
Yes.
get any results?
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. Hashtags will still work, but because people are gaming that hashtag with the spammy, they're trying to game the system and when I mean game, I mean they're not going around trying to get authentic engagement. They're trying to subvert the system that Instagram has. They're trying to cheat the system. So Instagram knows that hashtags will still be used. It
Uh-huh.
won't be a high of a feature. I think it's going to go this way. And why? Because I've heard some people on Clubhouse, and I trust them, a couple of Instagram experts. They are experts because I checked out their Instagram and
Okay.
what they were doing. So they're saying the same thing, that Instagram is going to move towards this SEO based keyword search thing. Now, what does that mean? Let me give you example what that means. That means on Instagram, you will post a photo as usual, because Instagram is visual based. You can't just do text unless you put text on a graphic. But I'm not talking about that. So you're going to post a photo, but
Mhm.
in your caption, that's the place where you talk about the photo or describe it. You right now, you can write a lot more than, say, like Twitter has 280 character limit. I'm not sure the Instagram limit. I have to check it, but there's enough space for you to write a blog post in Instagram.
Mm.
And what I mean blog post is like when you have a website and you write a blog post, it's like 3,000 words or a
Yeah.
thousand words or
Couple
something
of
like
short
that.
paragraphs. Yeah.
Yeah. And you write that blog post. Why? For SEO on Google, because when people search for what you're talking about, your topic, your blog post goes up to the top 10. Hopefully, if you're doing everything right. If not, it goes to the second page. And most people do not click the second page. Now,
Mhm.
why does this matter? Is because right now, and I think Google has done this for a while, when you search for your username on Google, if you use Google search, if you use Bing or whatever, I'm not sure. I don't use, there's other search engines, I don't use them, but I'm just using Google because it's the most popular. And
Popular, yeah.
I think 90% use it. So when you search right now, you will get links to Instagram profiles and posts. I'm not sure about the post. I got to double check, but I know you get links to the profile based on what keywords you have in your profile. So, like mine is digital marketing strategy.
Mhm.
So, if someone is searching for that, they may see me or they may not see me in a Google search, right? So, there's that capability there. So, when you search in Instagram on the app or the desktop, and you use the Explore tab as the magnifying glass icon, and
Mhm.
because Instagram keeps changing the icons, it's like what's is it at the top? Is it at the bottom? I believe it's at the bottom. I believe it's still, and I don't want to look now because I got my
Yeah.
Clubhouse going on, but I believe it's still I believe it's still a magnifying glass. I will double check.
Okay.
But there's an explore feature. That is the search in Instagram. So right now you search by hashtag. Most people do, but now you're gonna be able to search by keyword, like whatever you're interested in, like jewelry, gold jewelry. I would just type in gold jewelry instead of knowing the
Uh,
hashtag. Cause see, I'm gonna type in what I'm interested in. Just like
mhm.
with Google, the Google search, you type how to do this, what is the capital of that, you ask
Yeah.
questions in Google. You're going to be able to do that in Instagram and get the same kind of results eventually. So that's what I think is going on with Instagram. There's some other things that's going on, but I really wanted to mention this because I think this is the direction that Instagram is going in. So I got to let you guys know to be ready for that possibility, which it is a strong possibility.
Wow. So the difference is now I will not have to put the hashtag in front of it. So let's say I'm searching for, because I sell clothing. Let's say I'm searching for sweatsuits.
Yes.
Okay. So instead of having hashtag sweatsuits, I can just type in
Yes.
sweatsuits 2X or my size.
And yes, and even beyond that, you can do how do I something? How do I what is this?
How
Where do I
use,
buy?
how do I use iron on for my Cricut? I could
You're
do
gonna be able
something.
to do that in Instagram. So the hashtags will still work. It's just that they're leveling up. They're leveling up, and I can tell because of that. And also, when I see a lot of people that follow me or I follow them, when they're doing their posts, they're writing a whole I'm like, that's a blog post. And they're doing it on purpose because the words in the caption will be searchable. So that means with SEO, you write the words that are going to attract your target audience, and you do it in a natural way and not in keyword way. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Because I want you to understand there's no announcement. That it's just been talk, and I got the feeling because I do a lot of research on social media and what's going on with the apps. So that's like a major thing to me. It's major, so I had to bring it up. Look out for it this year because they turn off the keywords, and they didn't the search the keyword feature, and they didn't turn it on for a long time. And then I think there was an article, I gotta find it, something about keyword search in Instagram. I have to find it, and it piqued my interest. So again, there's no official announcement. Instagram hasn't said anything. I'm just saying from what I read, what I've heard other people say, and the CEO, the CEO of Instagram on Friday saying about combining things and how they want to be better than TikTok, and they want to beat Google, and they want to be YouTube because of all of the features that they give us. They want to be on top.
But they need to make those features usable.
Remember we talked about that on Friday about they want to combine Reels, IGTV, and IGTV Live. All the video tools they want to combine to make it easier because right now it's confusing.
It's very confusing
for small business owners. Now I'm gonna say this: influencers, they know how to do all of that, and they have a different path than us. Influencers are doing things to build up their numbers because they want a brand deal. We're not on Instagram to get brand deals. We're on Instagram to grow our business. So that's a different path. So there's two paths with Instagram. There's the influencer, the Gen Z, the fashion blogger that, they're doing things because they want attention, because they want a brand deal with Coca-Cola, Pepsi, L'Oreal, whatever big corporation, because they want to get money from them for sponsorship of posts. That's not why we're there. Business owners are there for something totally different. And so we've got to know that we can't, I don't recommend trying to do what the influencer does.
Yes.
I look at it.
Yes. I want to say hi to Tachi, and I want to mention that I heard this morning that Commander, the poet laureate, got a influencer deal to do fashion, and so she's
okay. All right, so I'm gonna stop here because we're running close to the time. Does anybody in Clubhouse want to say anything? Let me know, and let me see what's going on. We have Linus is here. Linus, raise your hand.
Good morning, Linus.
Let me know. Yep.
Okay. And Claudia's there.
Okay. All right. So, Linus, go ahead.
Yes, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I've got a quick meeting from 8:30, but 8:30. But I wanted to say something about Instagram and influencing. I have been on Clubhouse quite a bit the last week because I'm just trying to figure out how to use this, and it is definitely part of my funnel. from Clubhouse, I push to my 2 groups or to a jump page that puts them in for my email. Either way it goes, if you come from Clubhouse, at some point I'm going to get your email address. But I was sitting in on influencers, and it was interesting what she had to say about being an influencer and the numbers. It's not so much the numbers that they're looking at, but it's the engagement that they're looking at.
Okay.
And the reels. I did a test yesterday with the reels, and I got a lot more engagement with the reels than I did with my shorts.
Yes.
Now I do have interesting group of people that are following me now that would not be normally because they are under 40. But the reality is hopefully they'll be 40 or over one day.
Yes.
So I'm going to start putting more time into the reels.
Good.
15 seconds. The other thing that I wanted to ask is I was just talking to my partner in one of the Vibe coaching programs, and I've got a Clubhouse, and we're going to start coming on, going on regularly. But I want to also broadcast to Clubhouse and through StreamYard and then all the other channels, so that I don't have to keep redoing stuff over and over again.
Right.
And I was trying to figure out how you all are doing this. Carolina explained it to me last week, but I totally forgot it. Great blog.
No, great question. Linus, we're going to end the StreamYard and you stay in Clubhouse and we're going to talk about it. Because we're keeping StreamYard to trying to keep it minimized and everything.
15 minutes,
right? But I will go live on my page, and let me put the link in while we do that. And Terralina, if you want to, you're mute. I think you're muted, Terralina.
Yes, I muted myself because I was hearing the Clubhouse.
Okay.
So yeah, what I want to say is that we are so excited to have you in the Clubhouse and here over on Facebook, and we've got engagement over here on YouTube. And so I just want to say that all of these things can be done simultaneously. Yeah, we're in YouTube. Well, BizChicks is streaming to YouTube,
right,
and Facebook, and Periscope, and we're in the Clubhouse with you.
That's a bunch of stuff, right? All right, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Everybody that's on StreamYard, hold on, and then we're going to end this in StreamYard. Clubhouse is still going.
Yes.
But we will continue the live on my page.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't have it queued up.
Yes. And if you're looking to join the BizChicks community, you can text Biz to 33777 until the end of January. Then we're going to be changing that over to a phone number because the app that does that is changing their, what would you call it? Access.
They're changing the way you access instead of a number.
Exactly.
Oops.
So
okay.
I love that little frame.
I'm okay. I meant to do this.
Yes. So if you're looking to connect with Terry, she has the screen up, and you can find her on Facebook at Terry Johnson Online, on Instagram at Terry Johnson Online, at Twitter on WebGirlTJ, LinkedIn, she's on Terry Johnson Online, and on her website is terryjohnsononline.com. So I think we should be able to find Terry Johnson online everywhere.
Yeah.
So if we put that in, we should be able to find Terry. We got several comments over here. Oh, this is the link in the chat.
Yes.
So you can continue to follow her on Facebook, and she's going to be in the Clubhouse room. Are you closing this room?
Yeah. No, we're ending. We're keeping the Clubhouse room open. We're just ending thing on StreamYard because it's going to start in about 5 minutes. So give me 5 minutes to meet me over at the link, or go to Terry Johnson Online on Facebook or YouTube if you want to watch the live video. But I'm going to be in Clubhouse too. We got to get, it's like so many places.
Yes. So you can find Terry Johnson online everywhere. So with that, we want to remind you, go to the front of your own line. And in the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday, and we'll be talking about your mind and your money with Coach Karen. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Thank you, TJ.